I'm Laurie and I'm a singer-songwriter, busker, musician.
Cool. When busking, do you encounter a lot of homeless people?
Yeah, all the time.
And what are your views on them?
Well, they're just people who lost their way, often due to poor choices, but a lot of it can be down to circumstance, like that can be out of their hands as well.
And do you feel as though they're being judged?
A lot of the time, yeah.
And is that wrong?
Yeah, definitely, because like a lot of people don't know everyone doesn't know what each individual has gone through. That might lead them to take poor choices in life, or the circumstances that might have put them there.
Do you feel like you fall under, to an extent, that category when you're busking?
Yeah, definitely. I think so. A lot of the time.
And why do you think that is?
Well, for a start, because quite a lot of people assume that you're homeless if you're sat on the floor with homeless people around you busking, and it is essentially a form of it's not a form of begging. Well, it is a form of begging, I suppose, isn't it? Asking people for money for music. So yeah.
But maybe some people might not see it as like a legitimate job.
Yeah.
But well, I'm not saying I think that, but do you feel like it's judged like that when it shouldn't be?
Well, it's untaxed pay, so I think it's not exactly a job. I don't pay tax or anything like that, so.
And do you get more money than the homeless buskers?
Not necessarily. It depends actually. Per hour, probably, yeah. But but not necessarily. Like I remember when I was busking in Kingston, this guy went past, and he was like, "How you doing today?" And I was like, "Yeah, all right. How you doing?" And he went, "Fucking shit. I've only made 70 quid today." And I went, "What?"
And he was homeless.
Yeah.
You think that it is judged on talent, then? Are you saying not the way you look, the way you're stereotyped?
What the amount of money earned?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
I don't know. Well, no. Yeah, in terms of the music and stuff, playing music.
Do you think that people are more likely to give to a person busking like yourself as opposed to a homeless person busking because they feel like it's more feeding into an income for you as opposed to maybe a homeless person? They could judge them as a druggie or it's just.
But I think it depends from person to person who walks past, because some will want to give more to the homeless person because they might be quite naive as to how they're going to spend the money, if you see what I mean. So they might think, oh well, he needs this money more than the person who looks well, whereas someone who looks well, another person might come past and say, oh well, he looks well, as opposed to someone who doesn't. I'd rather give him the money because he's not going to spend it on drugs, if you see what I mean.
Okay.
So it depends from person to person who walks past.